By Eric Bradner, Eva McKend, Pamela Brown and Allison CNNRecords that Rep. Elect George Santos campaign filed with the Federal Election Commission show 37 expenditures, on office supplies, hotels, rideshare app Uber, restaurants and more, for the exact same amount, $199.99. Campaign finance experts say those expenditures the New York representative-elect reported stood out for a key reason: they are 1 penny below the dollar figure above which the FEC requires campaigns to keep receipts. Those expenditures are among a number of oddities contained in the FEC reports of Santos, the Republican who won a seat in Congress in November and in recent days has faced scrutiny over a series of false claims about his family history, work history, education and more. Santos FEC reports contain a number of unusual expenditures, including exorbitant expenses on air travel and hotels, particularly in Miami, and $10,900 in what are listed as rent payments to the company Cleaner 123. The company's address is a house on Long Island, and the New York Times, which first published a story on Santos' campaign finance filings, reported that a neighbor said Santos had been living there for months. The expenditures, and particularly the $199.99 payments to Uber, Walgreens, Walmart, Best Buy, Delta Airlines, Bacco Restaurante and more, definitely stood out to me, said campaign finance expert Paul S. Ryan, the Deputy Executive Director of the Funders Committee for Civic Participation. He said the payments could reflect an effort to skirt FEC requirements for campaigns to keep receipts for expenditures over $200. The FEC encourages candidates to keep receipts below that threshold, but only mandates them for payments over $200. However, Ryan said, the consistent appearance of $199. Charges effectively shows that Santos knew about the threshold he was attempting to skirt, potentially inviting Justice Department scrutiny and criminal penalties. My view is a bunch of expenditures right below legal requirement for the committee to keep receipts is evidence that he knew what he'd do. If in fact he did misuse campaign funds, this was a blatant effort to evade detection. Dozens more expenditures are close to, but just under, the $200 threshold, FEC records show. Joe Murray, a lawyer for Santos, did not respond to CNN's request for comment. In a statement to the New York Times, Murray said, campaign expenditures for staff members including travel, lodging, and meals are normal expenses of any competent campaign. The suggestion that the Santos campaign engaged in any irresponsible spending of campaign funds is just ludicrous. The biography that Santos touted as a candidate appears to be at least partly fictional.